The toy dinosaur and little fox were a very loving couple. They always used an old, beat-up cell phone to capture the little moments in their life together. A small, lost and found bin was their home. The little fox's greatest joy was going to the edge of the pool and tossing in pebbles, watching them sink to the clear bottom. It always gave her an indescribable sense of contentment. When the little dinosaur blew her kisses, the fox would catch them and cherish each one. When the fox sent flying kisses, the dinosaur would swoon with happiness. But fate always seems to test the most devoted lovers. Suddenly, a splash of water hit the little fox's tail, causing her to fall in the pool. The little dinosaur was terrified. Luckily, the fox managed to scramble to the edge in time, but the water would soon soak through her yarn and stuffing, making her body heavier and heavier until she sank. The dinosaur was sick with worry, so he covered his eyes and leaped off the tall table. But unfortunately, a thread snagged on a protruding nail. Before he could react, the yarn rapidly unraveled and clumps of stuffing spilled out. The fox couldn't bear to watch and shut her eyes. To save his love, the dinosaur tried everything to break free. Just then, the fox was lifted up by a bamboo pole, only to plummet back into the water. In no time, her entire body would be flooded. Seeing her in peril, the dinosaur summoned all his strength and lunged forward, causing the yarn to unravel even faster. His stuffing scattered everywhere. The fox was distraught seeing this. At that moment, she spotted the rod propping the door open, so she started trying to knock it down with stones. Only this could stop the dinosaur from sacrificing himself. But the dinosaur didn't care at all. He felt that as long as he could save his beloved, giving his life was worth it. Watching the yarn dwindle to almost nothing, the fox mustered her last bit of energy and hurled one final rock. This time, it snapped the rod, but the dinosaur, single-mindedly focused on rescuing his love, was now blocked by the door. Staring up at the towering door, the dinosaur sank into despair. Meanwhile, the fox slowly sank to the bottom, weighed down by the water. But right then, the dinosaur charged straight through. The yarn peeled off rapidly as he leaped up, the dinosaur's life coming to an end. In that instant, scene after scene of the moments he shared with his love flashed through his mind. And right then, the phone holding all their precious memories shut off. The room was left in utter disarray. Just then, the thread the dinosaur left behind suddenly pulled taut. The fox had managed to grab the dinosaur's unraveling yarn, pulling herself to safety. The fox jumped out of the pool, hugging the bundle of yarn tightly to her chest. Then she picked up the broken rod and gathered up all the yarn and stuffing. Using that snapped rod, she began knitting day and night without rest.